What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another coffee review Friday. I'm gonna get stuck right into the video. As you can already see, we're at Nash Lane first up. Let's go get a coffee. Much appreciated. We'll see you next time. See you, mate. Bye. Enjoy your day. You too. Now, this place is a super local cult classic. They've been around for a few years, I think, and they have 3 coffee shops in town now. There's a bit of a franchise, I guess you'd say, but there's 3 of them. We're at the 10th Street one this morning, but there's one on 13th Street at the hospital, and there's a freshie on 15th Street right at Coles as well, which we go to a little more than this one, but this one's the OG, so we're going to cop this one this morning. Figured it'd only be right to do this one. Really is one of the dopest spots in town. There's a lot of cyclists that ride up here, and it's right near the heart, Mildura City heart, where most of the other shops are in town if you're not at Centro. So super popular spot in here. People going to the hospital, people that work in town, all those sort of places. All the real estates are around here, so it's a perfect spot for them. But yeah, dope vibe inside. They got really sick merch, all those cool things, so we'll check it all out while we're in there. Let's go. Hey, how are you? Very good, very good. Yeah, please. No dramas. Liam? Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you, bro. Have a good day. See you, dude. You already know. Coffee secured. And over the road. That was really, really quick. Really, really quick. I didn't even get enough time to film while I was in there. So, yeah, obviously yesterday was the public holiday. Today is now a Friday, so most people have today off. So it's really quiet in there, which is a nice change. Usually it's absolutely flat out, and it wasn't. So yeah, it was super quick, but even when they're really busy, it's a super quick coffee. And amazingly, it was only $6. That's really, really cheap. I don't even remember it being only $6, but maybe it is. Maybe it is, and I never pay attention. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is usually. But I figure we should do this under the Nash Lane sign across the road. All right. First impressions, I mean, I've had a few of these, so I know what to expect. But first impressions are, here's a flat lid. It's the one that gets the debate with me. But that being said, I've never actually worn the Nash Lane coffee. If you saw the last video, I wore a lot of the Coles one. And I haven't actually worn one of these yet. Little paper straw, all the stuff you have to have. Their merch is super sick, cool hats, cool bags. They've got a keep cup as well, like a plastic iced latte cup, looks just like this. It's a hard one, so you can keep using it. So that's pretty mad as well. Oh, here goes the coffee.
Yummy.
Yeah, boy. It's just like, when I think of a coffee in Mildura at the moment, from my current, what's what I'm gonna look at, routine, this is what it tastes like. Like, if someone's going to ask me where the place to go get coffee is in Mildura for the whole experience, to go in and have one anyway. I'm getting takeaway, but to go in and have one, it's Nash Lane. Right now, they're leading it. Like, this is just a solid coffee. I can't think if I've had any better coffee. I think when they all get like perfect, and I would say this is perfect. They all kind of seem alike, so it takes like one little thing to make one stand out more than the other. So yeah, look, this is doing that. The shop vibe is dope. The fact that I have merch and all that cool stuff, and it looks sick, like I would wear all of it. I just haven't bought any for no real reason. I need to. There's a couple of good birthday presents to myself. Done, make that done. But I haven't bought any just for that reason, because I haven't. It's not a reason. It all looks mad. The music's always good. Every worker there is a total G. There's a bunch of kids there I went to school with too, so it always feels like sort of home to me, because it kind of is. But importantly, the coffee's great and it's really cheap. So overall, like, yeah, it's strong. It is a strong boy too. It's only small, like that maybe is the only killer. Like if you want a coffee to last you a little while, then it's smaller, but you get it strong. So there's that as well. But the rating for a $6 coffee for a good size, it's icy cold, which is perfect. The shop has merch. Shop always has good music. It looks sick. This is a 9.9. That, like, for no other reason could it miss a 10. Like, I haven't had a 10 yet. I feel like insane to give one, but this, the only way this is not a 10 is there just isn't another size, I guess. Like, it's a regular, so it's always like the same size. So that has to be the only reason why it's not a flat out 10. But a 9.9, I don't see myself getting a 10. But if I start shooting for 10s, it's gonna be too hard to like bring myself back down if we start just smacking 10s up there. So 9.9, the whole experience. This is a sick coffee. Get to Nash Lane. Let's go. All right, what's going on? Back at another coffee location. One of the probably nicest spots in Mildura to get a coffee. Down on the riverbank at the, I guess it's called the Mildura Wharf, Soundshell, Nowingi place. Millions of names, but anyway, it is Bobby and me, and it is absolutely pumping today. It's school holidays, so it's chock-a-block. But yeah, we come here a fair bit after work. I've got a bit of time off in the morning. It's a perfect spot to sit here in the sun, so I'm gonna go and cop one of their ice lattes, see what it's like. Let's go. Coffee secured. Let's go. Alright, ton of notable points about Bobby and me down at the Soundshell area. I think it's called like Nowingi place, something like that. Anyone that's in Mildura knows this place, down by the big stage. But that was really quick. Like, you'd have seen how chockers the place was. They're absolutely pumping this morning. It's only just morning, it's about 12 o'clock. But anyway, it's pumping. Very, very busy. Now it's got very, very good food as well. Lots of like American style food and hot dogs and cool stuff like that. But also really cheap coffee. So that was $6.60 in the end. I think it's $6.50, but like a 10-cent Ep.4 deal, I reckon. So $6.50 or $6.60 if you had cash. So that's a bargain. And that was a double shot too. So $6.50 for a double shot. Yeah, that's really, really cheap. Like, that's not far off Macca's price, which is usually going to be the cheapest, crappest coffee in town. But yeah, pretty close to a Macca's coffee, so that's very cheap. Big lid, ding, and good sized straw too. It's not like a real pissy little straw. It's a thick enough straw that you can smash it. And I only waited probably 3 minutes, and there was a massive line and a ton of people ordering like big food orders and stuff. So that's very, very good, very quick, very cheap coffee. And for a double shot to get $6.50 or $6.60 is insane. Great value. Always really good music. The place is packed, so lots of very good points there. Now to the coffee itself. Oh, yep. That's very nice. That's a very, very nice coffee. And for a double shot too, it's very drinkable if you're not a double shot person. Like, if you care about your heart and you're just getting normal shots of coffee, then that's great. That's really, really good. Wow, yeah, that's a very good coffee. For a double shot, to be like not overbearing. Yeah, I like my coffee really bitter, so perfect for me. But I'm picturing again the average punter, the average coffee consumer. You could, if you're feeling knackered, you could get a double shot and still really enjoy this, like without issue at all. So that is a great coffee from Bobby and me. $6.60, awesome spot to get your coffee. Big lid is very important. All things considered, and if you're counting their food and stuff too, I guess we're reviewing coffee places, not just coffee itself. So the food and everything, I didn't get food, but the food and everything is very good. It's very, very cheap for everything else as well. Smoothies, a whole lot. This is gonna be, I mean, location as well. Really, really cool spot with a park next door. I'm rambling. Anyway, 9.6. Yeah, 9.6. There's not a single bad thing that I could put towards this coffee. Phenomenal coffee. 9.6, right up there with the top probably 5 or 6 coffee shops in Mildura. There's a couple I still haven't reviewed, but I've had their coffee before. I have had their coffee before, so it's roughly in my head. But yeah, it's in the top 5 or 6, and they're all at the top. They're very, very close up there. Like, it's very, very hard. It's going to take a lot to separate one from the other. It might come down to a customer service, something like that. There's got to be a tiebreaker. Somehow we've got to find the best coffee place. But I'd feel like I'm cheating another 5 people. So anyway, it's a 9.6. Bobby and me, Mildura, down on the river front. I'm probably going to suss out Shippies, which is just up the road as well. Another very similar setup, right on the river. And yeah, there's not that many places. Given we're in Mildura and the whole town's on the river, there's not that many coffee shops on the river itself, which is ridiculous. So yeah, that's the story. This is Bobby and me, a 9.6 coffee. Let's go. What is going on, everyone? Good morning again. Back in Mildura for another coffee place, and this time it's going to be the Spark Cafe, Spark Kiosk, things like that, down at the old Powerhouse in Mildura. So it's right next door to Shippies. Shippies is just there. We're probably going to get a Shippies coffee today as well. But the Powerhouse is pretty sick. There's a really nice art gallery next door as well. But this is the Spark Cafe, and they have a lot to do with the Christie Centre, which is a local disability support network. So a really lovely company in Mildura. We have a bit to do with them in our daily lives as well. So really nice to be able to support the Christie Centre when you come here. But this is Spark Kiosk. Let's get a coffee. Hey, how are you? Good. Very good, very good. How are you, mate?
Good.
Very good, very good. Do you have an iced latte at all?
I think we do.
Think you do? Beautiful. One of them, please.
Yes.
Lovely.
What type milk?
Just normal milk's fine.
Full cream.
Full cream, yeah, thank you.
You doing Instagram?
Yeah.
I think I wrote your comments when they come in.
Yes, absolutely.
You can film us.
Yeah, happy with that. Beautiful.
loves it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
I
Yeah. Very good. Liam. Liam, lovely to meet you guys.
Coffee reviews on Instagram. I've seen them.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you'll be all over YouTube.
We're famous.
Yes. How good's that?
Oh, yes.
Awesome. Hopefully the coffee's good too then.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need another 3 fructose.
I'm up to $6.50.
$6.50, perfect. Just on card, please. Very cheap. Legendary. Hey, look at that. Thank you guys. Much appreciated.
Yep, you're welcome.
We'll see you next time.
Yep, you too.
See you, mate.
Ta.
Bye.
Enjoy your day.
You too. You too. Coffee secured. Best experience. Like, you can't even conceive just how happy the staff are in there. The lady running the cafe is just a gun, an absolute gun. They work with the Christie Centre. They got Hutto and Matt, a couple of boys working behind the counter, running up and down the stairs, flat out. There's an elevator as well, so it's fully accessible, top and bottom floors, and there's a basement down the bottom as well, which is a like function area. The top place is unreal, up those stairs, like for a business meeting or literally just a morning coffee with a big family, all those sorts of things. Super duper options for everything that you could want. Really, really cool cafe called Spark Cafe or Spark Kiosk. Lots of local Mildura merch as well. Another local disability support company is Outrageous, and they're selling their merch in there as well. Phenomenal place to get a coffee. Feel really good doing it. The boys in there are two of the happiest workers you'll ever see on the planet. Do an incredible job. Usually everyone's happy. I don't know why we're arcing up over there. Anyway, happy town, happy town. Now to the coffee. It was only $6.50, $6.60 on Ep.4, so another really, really cheap coffee. Bobby and me was at as well yesterday. So only just down the river, just down the road, whatever you want to bloody say. So perfect spot to get your coffee, go for a walk right afterwards, not get hit by a car. Yeah, really cheap coffee, and it's in big lid. So we're happy with that too. Which way are we gonna go? Anyway, this is the scenery. As soon as you come out of Spark Cafe, it's over there in the old Powerhouse building. You come down here and there's just boats for days, all the old paddle steamers and stuff. So really cool spot. Coffee review, let's get that. Here we go. Big thick boy paper straw too, so you can really dispose of a coffee if you have to, like I'm gonna. I'm thirsty, I'm not very well rested, so this is gonna be great. Let's get it. Yeah. That's a very, very good coffee. That's a very good coffee. We're nudging 40 degrees here today, and it's 10 o'clock now, and it's probably 32 already. So it's going to be in the 40s. That's rough, but this is a very good coffee. Snag dogs everywhere. The coffee then. Back to that, I'm rambling. The coffee was $6.60 all up. It's a big straw, big lid. The best vibes that you could, I keep harping on it, but literally the best vibe that you could get from any coffee shop anywhere. And the town is pumping today, absolutely pumping. Still school holidays, so people are out everywhere. It's flat stick, dads on scooters. Just genuinely good vibes everywhere. So it's impossible, even if there was a bad coffee to be had, it'd be very, very hard to call it bad in this town. So blessed, so ridiculously blessed that this is our backyard. Get to Mildura now. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. There's enough stuff to do. Heaps of stuff to do. This alone to get yourself here. Oh, I'm getting lost from the coffee. Getting very, very lost from where I was at with the coffee. Anyway, this, I forget what beans they were using. Usually I film what beans they were using. I didn't. I lost track. I was everywhere. I was just taking it all in. But this is a 9.7 coffee every day of the week. Get yourself to Spark Cafe now. Don't wait. Don't wait. I didn't catch their opening hours. I think they're open plenty. They open early on market days as well, because the farmers market is on like next door to it. 1927 up here as well. Is that what the numbers are? It's 19 something. Anyway, another cafe, breakfasty place that I don't think does dinner. 1909. I feel like a silly boy now. Cafe 1909. and that was Spark Cafe. Very, very up there now in the contenders for the best places to get a coffee in Mildura, in Sunraysia, whatever you want to call it. That's a very good coffee at 9.7. Silly cheap too, and the best vibes. Get in there. Stop waiting. Secure yourself the coffee. Oh no, I'm silly. It's a coffee rush. See you in the next video, and we're gonna get Jess in more videos too. We always work opposite hours, so we seem to like, we never see each other. I'm not gonna see her for like 4 days now, and we live in the same house, but we're not gonna see each other for, yeah, 4 to 5 days at a time, and we work in the same town. But anyway, blow this up. You can. You can. Cool stuff. Mosaic. It's a mosaic. I don't know. I'm stopping. Anyways, see you in the next video. Much love. Stay Wanderlost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I almost forgot. We're doing merch. We're doing merch. Mad. Doing hats. We're doing coffee mugs. Duh. Doing coffee mugs. What else we're doing? We're doing shirts. We're doing tank tops. We're doing kids shirts. We're going everywhere. So you magically found this little spot in the video. I'm happy you watched this far. But we're doing merch. Wow.
Wow.
Nice. Teas, tanks, coffee mugs, and hats. Lots of hats. Lots of different hats. I like hats. I like hats a lot. I like cord hats. I like 5-panel caps. Guess what? They're all on there. Flat caps. Whatever you want. They're all going to be on there. If you want, the code is WanderFriends. WANDER Friends. Chuck that in at checkout, and yeah. So it's all going to be print on demand. So basically, we only make it when you buy it. So saves us a ton of hassle in trying to keep stock and things like that. Otherwise, it'd be 6 months away. We'd have to take honestly 6 months to build up stock enough to sell it. So if we print on demand, you can get it straight away. We just print per product. So when you press buy, we spend a couple of days making it, and then yeah, it's about 2 weeks to ship it out. So it might be a 3-week experience, but we're doing it the boutique way. Yeah, we don't have endless money to just pump boxes and boxes of merch over from Sudan or something. So don't worry about any of that. You just jump on the website, suss it out, you buy it. We make it just for you. It's made with love.
Wow.
It's made one-off, made with love. So everything's going to be unique. Like, you know, the Harley tees where they're not all quite the same? That's this. It's bougie. It's boutique. It's merch. We're doing merch. Wow.
Wow.
Anyway, cop some. That'd be nice. That's the only way to support our channel if you like what we do. Like, I don't know what we do. We drink coffee and we go traveling, and we spend every cent that's not going to buying a house on making content for us, really. But yeah, I mean, anyway, we're gonna make merch, or we are making merch. It's ready. It's on its way to me. I'm gonna have some. Jess is gonna have some. We're gonna have some really soon. And all the hats in the world. I just haven't made my mind up on which ones. Like, I can't buy 10 hats off myself. 10 hats off myself. Silly stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna buy 10 hats off myself. I gotta work out which ones I want, which ones are gonna print. Maybe I'll buy them off myself. They still cost me a lot to make, so yeah, look, I'm probably gonna buy 10 hats. Yeah, I'm buying 10 hats. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. Well, guess what? The merch is live. What a development. Just during the video. While you've been watching this, I've been slaving and the merch is ready. So, cop it. It's not far off landing to me as well, so I'll be able to show you products, but right now, you can buy it online from wherever you are, get sent straight to your door in 2 to 3 weeks, maybe, because we make every garment on order. So there's not really any stock sitting there. We just print it when you want it in the size you want it. So go and get it. Embroidered hats, they look sick. Shirts, tote bags, coffee mugs, you name it. Shipping times, we're still trying to calculate that. How long they'll exactly take to get to your door. I know somewhere under 3 weeks though, so which is pretty standard for yeah, made to order stuff. So yeah, don't buy it today and expect it at your door tomorrow. yet. But let's suss it out. It's the only way to find out is to do it. So jump on there. And like I said, 10% off. Wonder Friends. Chuck that in at discount code WANDER Friends. Chuck it in at the discount code. You'll get 10% off all of your purchase. That's from me to you. Let's get it. Nice. Simply go to wanderlostwildtravel.com or www.wanderlostwildtravel.com. They'll all work. They'll all get you there. Just do it. Get on there. Jump on the site. What are you waiting for? The stuff looks cool. Be cool.